Out of a great helmet name of the medium of 2012 to the finding of 2016, the Switzerland has now won 3 of his recent 4 persons, next a thrilling 6-2, 6-7, 5-7, 6-3, 3-6, 6-1 win above Marin Cilic in Saturday's Australia Outdoor Definitive. He has achieved the landmark of 20 great helmet titles, the first man to do so, and it is a mark how could stay for many decades. Or much longer. His 6 Australia Outdoor crowns as well drew him standard in the all-time men's leaders of Roy Emerson and Novak Djokovic, and he is the other senior man to win a main in the outdoor epoch. The 36-year-old has frequently told some large players will go on while he eventually does depart. How could be the instance but down there might not be else gamer rather love him. Lot to the ease of his legions of supporters, Federer's shape suggests he won't be inviting it quits at any time quickly. The 2 sets he omitted versus the 6th-ranked Cilic were the just ones he conceded the whole 2 weeks in Melbourne. This tale continues for us, for me, following the large year I had recent year, told Federer, who seized the Australia Outdoor and Wimbledon in 2017 to end his great helmet dry spell. He's unbelievable. An emotion Federer later thanked the mob, who had chanted, "Allows go, Roger," to get him above the complete link in the 5 kit. "I'd love to appreciate you for all," he told his vote crack. "Thou folks do me nerve, you do me experience." Down there were really burst into tears of Federer a la the 2009 Australia Outdoor Definitive. But on how event, they were burst into tears of sorrow as he was conquered by large competing Rafael Nadal in 5 sets. Federer acknowledged he was nerve in the accumulation as he mined on receive to 20, that would explanation why he wasn't his normal effective personality in the other and 4 sets. He had more than period to contemplate since the Australia Outdoor is the just great helmet wherever the men's definitive is disputed at overnight. All day I was thought, how would I sense if I won it, how would I sense if I lose he? I'm so shut, yet so distant, he told. I believe I was departure via the entire matchstick love the. I've had these moments in the history, but perhaps never as excess as this evening. Receive to 20 is apparently really specific, no question. Federer's deceased carrier recovery following a knee joint trauma really began 12 months ago in Melbourne while he overcame Nadal in 5 sets in the definitive. Excess warmth Saturday's case was play by the rooftop at an air-caused rod wash basin scene as organizers executed the excess warmth politics for the other day in a row. The temperature gauge soared to 37 degrees Celsius street as the matchstick began. It emerging to contravene an over-declaration of the competition how set out the heat had to be at low 40 degrees, as one criteria, to institution the guideline. Several thick felt it was a significant increase to Federer, with he is an particularly fabulous home gamer. He play his semi versus Southward Korea's story manufacturer Hyeon Chung by the rooftop due to rainfall. Fair how lot creature inwardly struck the result is up for discussion, and taking into account it went the range, it perhaps really be dwelt on. Cilic told he had the opportunity to experience inwardly Saturday to get utilized to the facility but chose not to. I didn't reason to include the rooftop close, told the 2014 U.S. Outdoor Defend. Yet it was an enormous distinction in heat of possessing external 38, later while you came in, it was love 23, 24. It was way radiator rather than I anticipated. Requested if he mind it was an benefit to Federer, he added, I don't aware. Fair looking at my own party, I didn't sense such facility up. I had a sluggish begin in the matchstick, loser straight my 2 facility games, later contagious up largest of the period. Yet looking common, I'm very happy in the productivity. For his portion Federer told he was amazed the warmth guideline was an impact for a overnight phase but how no question which the definitive judgment was, it wouldn't include concerned him. To me, it doesn't changing whatever in the preparing, he told. I was prepared for each. Cilic's travel to the definitive turned on beaten and injured Nadal in the quarterfinals Tuesday, a big piece of good luck how occasionally foreshadows those superior things. And while Cilic made 2 breakdown points to start the 5, he was surely in the domination. Could he very frustrated Federer following loser the Wimbledon definitive to him in direct sets recent July? A penalty be helping Federer on the other breakdown spot, but on the at first, Cilic put a other serve forehand back in the net. Common he went 2-9 on breakdown points, not nice quite versus Federer. An average 18 aces guideline in the definitive in just one of such matches. Departure to 5 sets, the 29-year-old omitted to 16 Saturday. I believe I serviced a slight bit superior in Rafa, told Cilic. Present I was not conclusion fair beat on my be as nice as versus Rafa. He was break in the following play and Federer, who slammed downward 24 aces, recorded the insurance coverage breakdown for 5-1. The at first play of the 5 set was more than or less than key, told Cilic. Skip chances just the above. Federer nerves reliably prevented a 3 or 4 person set gain. Cilic floored 3 breakdown points in 3 various games in the other kit. On the definitive at 4-4, he brought a audacious other serve ace downward the medium. The B did assist him down there. It thick felt love a key time and Cilic correctly gained a set spot in the following play following Federer sacrificed 2 dual faults. Cilic yet obediently shipped a usual backhand. The backhand is historically his much stronger party, in the net. The pulse was therefore in Federer in the tiebreak, but Cilic inverted a mini break deficiency at 4-3 to standard transactions at a set apiece. Federer ruined for 4-2 in the tertiary and ruined once again to begin the 4. Yet he was fighting in his at first B in spurts and it trapped up in him as he omitted B to loving for 3-3. The behind and forth environment of the competition extended, in Cilic fending off a breakdown spot for 4-3 and correctly break for 5-3 thanks to a punisher forehand. Federer has just always lose one great helmet definitive while guideline by 2 sets to 1 Martin Del Potro at the 2009 US Outdoor, but could the include been the other event? The armchair umpire, Jake Storr, was the identical as in New York 9 year back. Late spot Federer took a uncommon bathroom breakdown yet it did slight to halt Cilic's splash. In which eventually was the late spot of the case, Federer stored such 2 breakdown points. Previous in the at first set the planet number 2, he is on the heels of Nadal, raised to 10 direct points and he ended the 5 by pretending 18 of the recent 19. Federer had to expect to completely commemorate while Nadal disputed on matchstick spot recent year and the identical item happened Saturday. But Vulture Eye showed how Federer's be out broad affected the link. He smiled and grown his weapon in pleasure. For the 20th period in a great helmet definitive he was the one celebration at the late.